Da-da-da-da. There we go. Give you a moment or two on the camera there now, my sweetie. Well, you want to be center of attention? Be center of attention there now. For like a minute. Not even that, probably. I don't mind her, guys, showing her for a few moments because she had me really, really worried there for several days. She was just hiding away and lying around a lot, and I thought she was sick there for a while, and I know, I don't know if it scared her with being frustrated all the time and just snapping and getting flustered and all the rest of it about 1,001 different things, guys, you know, ever since I've been here. Anyway, I don't know if I scared her badly there a few days back and just caused her to run off and just stay off to herself for several days or what, but she really had me scared there for about 2 or 3 days, and there yesterday now managed to get her out of it in a play mode and all the rest of it, and she's been pretty good for rest of yesterday, and now it seems like she's more or less back to her old self again now, which is a huge weight off my mind, guys, because you know, just a cat to other people, but you know, she's my companion. I mean, it's just her and myself living in this room, guys, and I've had her for over 10 years now, so if something were to happen to her, I really don't know what I would do, guys. I'd be beside myself for a while. I was almost getting sick there for a day or two, just thinking that she was sick, and didn't know what was wrong with her, and trying to figure out how to get her to the clinic. I don't have any transportation, no money for transportation, no money to pay for clinic bills and all the rest of it sort of thing, and I was just hoping to good God it was nothing out of the way. And it seems like all basically was that she's got a nasty scare, and I guess it I suppose apparently cats and dogs can be the same way as people. They can get stressed out and just want to retreat for a while and all the rest of it, but managed to get out of it now. She seems to be okay. She's eating okay again. She's after using her litter box a few times, and she's been lively today and playing around so on that. So I think she's back to her old self there now, guys. So now excuse me for focusing on my cat there for a few more time, my guys, but this is the way it is. Like I said before, when I'm making these videos, it seems like I gotta say the same thing in every single freaking video almost, that I've got no place to go to make the videos, guys. It's just in one room, and I've got my cat, and she doesn't understand what I'm doing, and so she'll squawk and bawl and distract me anyway, so and as I said, I can't keep snapping at her and jumping down her throat anymore. It seems like, you know, pretty much like 2 years straight of that now is kind of rattling her nerves. And so I just kind of, when I do these videos, guys, I just got to put up with it. And if she jumps up in my lap or she squawks and balls, you know, while I'm in the middle of the video, you know, I got no place I can go. It's just a one room, guys. We just have to kind of like take it as par for the course, and just you know, it's part of my situation here where I'm living too, and how I have to do things here, you know. So tomorrow now, guys, I'm just going to say in passing here now, we've got another viewing for the building here at 11 o'clock. So I got that on my mind again. I don't think it'll last too long. Just get it done, get it out of the way for another week or a couple of weeks, whenever next viewing will be again. 2 years of this now, about 2 years of this, going into 2 years of it, and so another par for the course of living here in the situation that I'm in, sort of thing. So again, guys, nothing simple and easy for me in regards of trying to do what I'm trying to do here with getting this video recording thing off the ground, and now the decision that I've made now the past 2 years or so, definitely now since this past October 7th, second anniversary of the massacre in Jerusalem. Well, it was in Jerusalem, I guess, parts of Israel, that I would step up my game to try to be more of a aggressive, I will say, a supporter of Israel and the Jewish people and so on. And so again, guys, like, I mean, I've made this decision. I mean, I've already invested 2 years of my life in this already, as regards of like just keeping up on the material, getting into videos online constantly, responding to other people's videos and all the rest of it sort of thing. Aching, crying, being enraged and all the rest of it for the past 2 years. And just feeling increased concern with what is apparently developing throughout the world, with this madness just not subsiding whatsoever, and a certain group of extremist factions within the Islamic religion that it seems to be hell-bent on, one, bringing down Israel, destroying that nation and bringing it down, and two, influencing every democratic Western Christian nation on this planet, pretty much. And the ones that that would be aware of that are the ones that are bothering to be aware of it, to go online in the social media, and those that are reporting the stuff that's going on around the world in various countries and so on, that want to make themselves aware of it. It's very easy for you to make yourself aware of what's going on in so many places, guys, that it's just utterly, insanely disturbing sort of thing. And so as I said, now again, I mean, here in Newfoundland, Canada, living in the capital here, St. John's, even here, guys, like we are blissfully spared of the worst of what seems to be going on in a number of key places around the world, has been now for the past 2 years, with all these insane demonstrations, and where these demonstrations are going, and to the extent that the demonstrations are going now, they're just becoming more and more fanatical, they're becoming more and more violent, they're becoming more and more one-sided. In that there's only one voice being heard, there's only one side of the issue being presented, and what is happening now, apparently increasingly, here in Canada, down in the States, in Britain, in France, just about every democratic country that you can think of, Western democratic country, the governments have caved in to this craziness, and the policing agencies in most of these countries have caved into it as well. So I have seen no end of insanely disturbing and upsetting videos over the past couple of years of things that I never dreamed in my lifetime, guys, in the Western world we would see. Occur. Very, very quickly, guys, the Western world seems to be very quickly slipping into tyranny and, how would I explain it? A type of like Big Brother type society or whatever. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. I'm struggling for the right way to phrase this again now. Where government seems to be controlling everything. Government seems to be suppressing a certain side of this this conflict, this issue, and I guess because the police and agencies are they get their salaries from the governments. The governments tell them how they should police these demonstrations, and what side gets left alone, and what side gets targeted for arrest and reprimands, or what the case might be. And it's borderline fascist behavior now, guys. Like, our democratic free speech nations increasingly are slipping into a fascist mode now. Over the past 2 years, all over the issue, and probably not entirely that, I suppose, but what instigated it, what was the triggering spark for it, we'll say, was the incident that occurred in Israel there just over 2 years ago, and Israel's reaction to it. But increasingly, guys, the more that I get into this, the more I'm realizing that the whole bloody works of this, guys, has been orchestrated, It is planned. I'm still not entirely clear about what the end game is for all of this, guys. But anybody really getting into this now, what's been happening over the past couple of years with Israel and that particular strip of land that everybody's obsessed with, and how Israel is reacting to it for its own self-defense mechanisms. You know, it's the whole thing is completely blown out of proportion. It's turned into a surreal experience. You know, something from the Twilight Zone or something. I mean, I struggle to figure out the right way to explain what I'm feeling here. How this is making me feel, and how concerned I'm getting about it. And how frustrated I am that I can't be the kind of voice that I want to be to oppose it, both in my own community, in the real world, and online as well, as far as speaking out against it and trying to create more awareness and trying to get more people on my team, on my side, to help me to get this message out better. You know, message being the desperate need to fight back against this and to take our nations back from fascism, from extremism, from religious extremism in particular, and get our societies back to the free democratic societies that hopefully, I guess we were up until 2 or 3 years ago or whatever. Before I go any further here, guys, I just want to say now, today is Wednesday. I do this for my own future reference, guys. Today is Wednesday, August the 22nd, and it is now 70 minutes after 10 at night. So I'm going to try to get a couple of videos in there now, guys. I'm going to make each video about 10 minutes long, or might be 15 minutes long, because I've probably already gone in almost 10 or not as quick as that. Maybe we'll go 20 minutes there, guys. Anyway, 12 minutes as quick as that. I've only just barely opened my mouth. I gotta say, guys, these videos are never going to be the way I want them to be, because I got too many fucking distractions, like I keep saying over and over. Worrying about tomorrow now. I'm not even focused on this the way I want to be focused on it, sort of thing. And press for time with the recordings and all the rest of it. I know now if I go past 70 minutes what's going to happen, so that distracts me as well. And so it's too many distractions, guys. Just too much on my mind, too many distractions. Because I still have my own life journey here. See, I still have my own life journey that I'm trying to grapple with and worry about. I could end up homeless at any time, guys. I could end up homeless at any time. That's my situation. And I got to deal with that every freaking day of my life now for the past 2 years, nearly 2 years, you know. So trying to put that to one side while I'm taking on this cause as well, and being a voice and a support for another trodden down, maligned group of people and so on, that as well. It's not easy at all, sort of thing. Not easy at all. Not easy at all, guys. Not even close to being easy, you know. So anyway, like I say, so today is October the 22nd at almost 20 after 10 or now. So let's get very quickly focused there now. You know, just the various videos that I've gotten into over the past 2 years, guys, the various channels that are focusing on all this madness, and what the mainstream media absolutely refuses to tell the general public, because the mainstream media apparently, quite clearly, seems to be bought right to the hilt. And as crazy as this sounds, guys, almost every single mainstream media agency the world over And the reason I say that is because every single mainstream media agency seems to be presenting this particular conflict in the one-sided manner that all the other news agencies are, and it's all in the light of demonizing Israel, demonizing the Jewish people, and portraying these other group of people as the innocent victims in something that they've been instigating themselves now for decades, you know. And so you know, when you realize that the power brokers in the Middle East, those that have the hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe trillions of dollars for all I know, I guess they have the power, they have the ability to infiltrate the West and to buy up all these news agencies. I guess, I mean, if you were like Saudi Arabia, for example, I mean, a country like that who's got hundreds of billions, probably trillions of dollars to work with, I suppose you can buy up all the news agencies in the West to push a certain narrative that suits their agendas, sort of thing. I mean, that's the only way that I can explain to you how it's conceivably possible that all the news agencies in the world, the mainstream news agencies, are bought and presenting a twisted version of what's going on over in the Middle East. Now, anyone that bothers to be more fair and more balanced on this particular conflict, all the issues beyond it sort of thing, understands when you get Israel's side of the story, and they explain everything, the reasons behind everything, and they explain how things have been twisted and how people are bought and how you have paid demonstrators, and like this whole flotilla thing, for example, that was proven to be just completely fake. There was no aid on any of those ships, and it's come out now that no one wants to acknowledge it, no one wants to believe it, no one wants to accept it, because maybe they're all bought into it as well, that most of these people were paid by the very group that is trying to bring Israel down. So many of these demonstrations throughout the world, we're increasingly discovering that these are paid demonstrators that fuel the demonstrations. You know, and the thing is, guys, when you sit back and observe this from just a very rational, logical, common sense perspective sort of thing, there has never been nothing in recent history to compare with what's been going on over the past 2 years. And so these types of organized rallies into the many hundreds of thousands at the very least, I suppose, all over the world, anybody